Happy Wednesday, first graders. We're going to continue our retelling missions this week. On Monday, we retold the setting and the characters of The Lion Inside, and then yesterday, we retold the order of events in Aliens Love Dino Pants. Today, we are going to move to the final two letters of our scoop chart, and that's going to be problem and solution. Now, it's been a little while since we've talked about problem and solution, so we're going to save our problem and solution read aloud for tomorrow. Today, we're going to look at some problems that we might face in our life and try and think of some ways that we could solve these problems. Let's first give ourselves a reminder of the definition of problem and solution within a story. The problem in a story is something that goes wrong, and our characters in the story must work or must take action to find a way to fix this problem. The solution in a story is what fixes that problem. And again, the characters must take action in order to find a solution. So let's take a look at some problems right here on this chart. And then we'll try and match them with a solution card that would solve that problem. So let's read all of the problems first, and then we'll see what solutions match up with which problems. The first problem, it was raining out during recess. The second problem, I missed the bus to school. The third problem, my friend was feeling sad. And finally, I am not ready for my spelling quiz. So let's take a look at some of these solution cards and see if we can find any solutions for these problems. Okay, so the first solution card reads, I gave my friend a kind note. It was raining out during recess. Giving your friend a kind note wouldn't really solve that problem. I missed the bus to school. I gave my friend a kind note. Well, that'd be nice, but that wouldn't really help you solve the problem. You still would not be getting to school. My friend was feeling sad. Now, giving them a kind note, that could be our solution there. Giving them a kind note might make them feel better. But let's check our final problem just to make sure. I am not ready for my spelling quiz. Why don't you go ahead and pause this video, discuss with the loved one you're listening with of which problem you think this solution card matches up to, and press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, friends, so I put this solution card next to my friend was feeling sad. I think of all these problems here, this solution would best help solve this problem. If you gave your friend a kind note, it might make them feel a little better. Our next solution card is my grandma drove me to school. So let's look at our remaining problems and see if we can find a match. It was raining out during recess. I don't really see how it raining during recess has to do with grandma driving us to school. I don't think that's a good match. I missed the bus to school. Okay, so the problem there is that you don't have a way to get to school. Now, grandma driving you to school sounds like it could definitely solve that problem. Let's double check though and be sure and check all of our possible problems. I am not ready for my spelling quiz. Is grandma driving you to school going to help you become a better speller? I don't know about that. So again, why don't you pause the video, share with the loved one which problem you think it matches to, and then press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, friends, so I matched the problem I missed the bus to school with my grandma drove me to school. The whole problem there was that you didn't have a way to get to school, but luckily grandma was nice enough to help you solve that problem. All right, we have two more problems and two more solution cards. I did my soundbox spelling activity. It was raining out during recess. Now, maybe because it was raining out, you did your you practiced your spelling activity instead of playing outside, maybe. But let's see if we can try and find a problem that it best matches. I am not ready for my spelling quiz. Well, the soundbox activity would definitely make you a better speller. So which one of these problems do you think this card matches? It was raining out during recess, or I am not ready for my spelling quiz. Which problem is I did my soundbox spelling activity a solution to? Go ahead and pause the video, share with your loved one what you think, and press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, welcome back, friends. I matched this solution to the problem of I'm not ready for my spelling quiz. Doing your Soundbox spelling routine is a great way to get ready for your spelling quiz. Will definitely help you solve that problem. Finally, we have one more solution card, and that is we played inside the classroom. And that, I believe, is a perfect solution to it was raining out during recess. If it's raining out, you can play inside the classroom, or another solution could be maybe playing inside the gym. Okay. So now, friends, for your seesaw assignment, your mission is going to be to find possible solutions, ways that we can solve these problems here. So here you're given 4 problems, and your mission is going to be to come up with 4 solutions. Now let's read each of these problems first. The first one is I am very, very hungry. The next one is I have no one to play with. The third one is a friend is sitting in my circle spot. And finally, my dog has to use the bathroom or go potty. So there can be more than one solution to some of these problems. Like, for example, I am very, very hungry. Now, for me, if I'm very, very hungry, maybe I could make myself some food. Maybe I could ask Mrs. Mack if she wants to make me some food, right? Maybe I could order food to be delivered to my house. So there's more than one way that I could solve that problem. So there's not just one right answer to these, or not just one right solution to these problems. So whatever way you think you would best solve that problem, it's up to you. In order to show your learning to your teachers, you can either write out the 4 solutions to these problems, or you can upload a video of you explaining the solutions you came up with and telling us which problems they matched. So you can write it out and upload a picture or take a video. Those same instructions will be in your Seesaw Mission 2. And then tomorrow we are going to read a story called The Koala That Could. And our mission is going to be to find the problem and solution in that story.